Hi everybody. I am going to do a little demonstration regarding watercolor crayons versus watercolor pencils. And as you can see, I have here the watercolor crayons, and of course 2 cups of water, the watercolor pencils, a Sharpie, and a brush. And as you can see, I actually started a little drawing and I labeled them watercolor pencils, watercolor crayons. And I started using that watercolor crayon to fill in with this leaf for the green leaf. And I'm gonna do one leaf at a time. So I'm gonna add a little bit more color to this, and we'll see what happens in the end when we add water to it. So I'm just going to add a little bit more color to my leaf, and pressing hard in some areas more than others. Okay. Maybe add a little bit of yellow, blend in some color. I'm not going to overdo it with the brown. I don't want to make my colors too muddy. Let's see how that looks. Alright, let's test it out with water. And of course I don't want to put too much water on my brush. Alright. It's probably important to use some smaller brushes too as you're doing this. Seems to blend really nicely. I don't want to overdo it with the water because I just don't want my colors to get muddy. I actually like it. Simple to use, nice rich color. Nice, I love it. And there you go. So this is the watercolor crayon. Not bad. All right, time for watercolor pencils. I have the Crayola brand, all beautiful and brand new. Okay, take out the colors that I would like to apply to my leaf. And let's try this out. I mean, it goes on nice and easy, just like the crayons did. Let's include some yellow green. Let's give our leaf a little bit of variety of color. Let's include that yellow. Oops. let's add our water. Okay, again, not too much on your brush. Let's see, I'll turn my paper around. There we go. Again, it blends in beautifully. And notice I'm not going back and forth like this with my brush. I'm actually picking up my brush and going one way. So I just don't want it to get muddy. This seems much brighter. I think if I continue going over it with more water, I will lose some of the texture from the paper and from the pencil. And that's okay. I mean, if that's what you're looking for to do. It looks beautiful. I'd say both of these materials are quite nice to use. I feel like that the watercolor pencil seems richer, a little bit darker, a little bit more bolder versus the watercolor crayons. However, they're both really easy to use and fun to use, and yeah, I will definitely be using both products in the art room.